Hey Samford fans, welcome into another edition of the Samford Sports Wrap-Up presented by Alabama Power. I'm John McAfee today, happy to be joined by our new Samford softball head coach, Kimball Cassady. Kimball, appreciate you being here and congratulations.
Appreciate that, thank you.
Well, you spent the last 11 seasons at Birmingham Southern, helped turn them into really an elite Division III program, made it all the way to the Women's College World Series last year, made it to the semifinals. Prior to that, a few years at Clay Chalkville High School. For you, why was this the right time to make a move in your career?
Well, I think for me, obviously my time at Birmingham Southern was a phenomenal run. I think I'd gotten to a point where I was looking for another opportunity, and there was always one place that I said that I would leave Birmingham Southern for, and it was Samford. So it just, by the grace of God, it came open at the right time, and I decided to take a leap of faith and do it, and lo and behold, here we are.
Why Samford? What is it that sticks out about the university to you?
Samford's got that small type atmosphere, and everyone that I've met and come in contact with has just been so generous and great. And I just like the fact too that it's such a background where you can share your Christian values, and that's a big proponent for me. I just not only do I love to win and coach softball, but that's also my mission field, and so I get to speak my faith to these girls and get to reach them in that sense.
What's the biggest transition going from a Division III school to Division I?
I think the X's and O's when it comes to just the on-field stuff, it's typically all the same. The way you're going to run your practices, the way you handle off-field stuff, I think it's all the same. But I think when it comes to the recruiting side of things, we are looking for a better quality athlete, and that's, again, not to say that we didn't have quality athletes at Birmingham Southern, we did, but I think for us it's a kid that not only is a high academic kid, but it's somebody that can play at a high level, at a Division I level. And so for us it's about the recruiting and getting out there and mastering that.
Tell us a little bit about building out the staff around you. I know you can't name names right now, you're still waiting on some things, but how is building the coaching staff?
So far so good. We've got a couple of names in mind, and once that can get going, obviously I've hit the ground running pretty hard, but once that occurs, it's full go. We're going to be in the recruiting mode, hard and heavy. You've been here a couple of weeks now, so I'm sure you've had a chance to talk to the returners. How have those conversations gone? Awesome. We met by Zoom, which is kind of awkward, but I've met quite a few kids that are on campus, and that's been nice. And so everybody that I've met has been very forthcoming and very nice, and it seems like we got a good core group coming back. And I've been fortunate enough that out recruiting, we've met a lot of our incoming kids and got to see them play, so that's been fun too.
Well, obviously the program lost a lot of key players from last year too to graduation, so it is going to be a pretty different looking roster. What are kind of some of your first steps in filling out that roster? And I'm sure the transfer portal has been pretty crazy.
Yeah, I've really kind of hit that hard. We have to really find some pitching, so that's our number one goal right now. And we've got some kids that are coming in for recruiting visits, and hopefully we can get some of those to work out. But like I said, I think we've got a good core group that's coming back. Now we kind of have to build around that on the pitching staff side.
Just tell us a little bit about what a Kimball Cassady coach softball team looks like, the culture you want to build, the way you want to play.
Yes. Well, I'm a hard-nosed coach. I like discipline. I like the fact that all of our kids are going to be dressed the same. Shirt's going to be tucked in. We're going to clean our cleats before practices and games and things of that sort, because I think the small things, if you can take care of those things, then the big things will take care of themselves. So discipline's a big thing for us, but a lot of fundamental and a lot of repetition. So we want our practices to run extremely fast. So when it comes game time, it just seems to slow it down some. So a lot of reps at practice where we're constantly moving around and doing things and getting things set in. So, but that's kind of that's it.
Well, Kimball, I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get some assistant cocoaches soon.
Thank you.
And,
Me too.
We're looking forward to the spring.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
New softball head coach Kimball Cassady. I'm John McAfee. That'll do it for this edition of the Samford Sports Wrap-Up presented by Alabama Power.